The flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, on Saturday toured some polling centres in the Volta Region to monitor the ongoing registration exercise. At Tefle Motorway Pentecost polling station, Mr. Mahama urged registrants to remain calm during the process, whilst urging them to observe the safety protocols.
Wait patiently, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, by all means, everybody will get registered.
Thank you, sir.
Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Don't get tired. Don't get fed up.
Thank you.
Wait until it's your turn.
Thank you,
and then register.
Thank you, sir.
So that in December you have the right to vote. Okay? But remember, keep the social distance. Yeah? And then apart from that, remember, wash your hands, sanitize your hands. Okay? We don't want this COVID to affect any of you.
The former president, accompanied by some members of the NDC campaign team and former ministers of state, paid a courtesy call on the paramount chief of the Aflao traditional area, Togbe Fiti, who indicated that the negative stereotyping against the people of Aflao must cease.
I said it yesterday in the Regional House of Chiefs that the House can count on me as a person that we are not bringing in anybody from outside the traditional area to come and do anything. It is our own desire to grow bigger. I'm always proud of my people when they mention the number. And that number is what I am putting forward as what? My bargaining power. This is a bargaining power for me, for all the parties. When you see the power, the number, then you come forward.
On his part, the NDC flag bearer spoke about how the deployment of military personnel to Aflao and some border towns is intimidating citizens.
We've received disturbing reports of security personnel going into people's houses and searching to find out if there are foreigners in their houses. But that's not the indication that we're giving by the authorities. They said they were there to, check entry of people infected with COVID. And so why would you go into people's houses now to search to find out if people are Ghanaian citizens or not? I'll ask our people not to be intimidated, and that despite the presence of the military, they should still come out in their numbers and come and register so that they can exercise their franchise come December 7th this year.
Mr. Mahama also spoke about a number of issues, including how the government has not heeded suggestions made by the NDC COVID technical team to curb the spread of COVID-19.
At the time that the president was in a hurry to lift the lockdown, we had advised that we should make an assessment of the situation before the lockdown is lifted. But he took the decision and lifted the lockdown. And Accra, which was the epicenter where a lot of the infections were being contained, once the lockdown was lifted and people could move freely, it spread the virus across the rest of the country.